Jana said, my name is Eric. I've had kind of a crazy path to where I am right now, and I'll explain it to you, and if it's difficult to understand, it's because it is. I had about 4 internships before going out into the real world. My first was with the Charlotte Observer, and that was in high school, that was an awesome experience. Was able to write, cover some sports stories for them. And then in college, I went to a minor league baseball team. Worst experience ever. I worked 16-hour days. I got 4 days off the entire summer. So, you know, it proves that some internships are not always great.
Do you have any interest in getting on the other side of the camera?
In front of it? No, I've been losing too much air for that. No, not at all. You really have to, if you want to get in front of that camera, you have to be able to ad-lib. Some of the best anchors in this business are the ones who can ad-lib. And the ones who can get in the field and not need a script, not need a teleprompter, tell it like it is.
Since you've entered the industry, what would you say has been like the most significant story that you've worked on?
Good question. Man, we've been on a lot. I mean, election year 2008 has to be up there, and especially since we were in the middle of it. I mean, we went to every primary, and as you remember, those primaries went on for months. We had no idea we were going to be well into May. Most memorable stories was Michael Jackson. We had just finished the 3 o'clock show, and probably 4:30 came around, and all of a sudden we started hearing TMZ. Did you hear what TMZ's reporting or whatever? And we started getting these little rumblings, and sure enough, in an hour we knew, and we were on the air within probably 20 minutes of that. When we found out that he was at the hospital, we were on the air, and we were on the air for the next 5 hours. That was memorable. If I wasn't working in news, I'd still be glued to the headlines. I'd still want to know what the heck was going on. So it's more of like a hobby. News is a hobby for me, so I'm very fortunate that it's also a job, you know, and a career. It's just fun too. It's really fun to have something always changing, and a lot of people wouldn't like that. A lot of people wouldn't like the chaos of the control room or the chaos of a day, but I really feel like when I work these days, you know, these long days, I come home like, man, I earned that paycheck today. I worked. So that's what I love about it. A lot of people wouldn't like it, but that's what I love, the chaos.